Lady of the faucet, just get it.
It's R2R, it's R2R, back to riches, back to riches. It's R2R, it's R2R, back to riches, back to riches. It's R2R, it's R2R, back to riches, back to riches. It's R2R, it's R2R, back to riches, back to riches. Got my call from the R2R. Farmers going up, Brody, check the chart. In the loops, buying all these plots. Thomas G and Mike got the chat on lock. With a drip and pause. Got these dogs and pigs, from me, I'm ready to score. Got me a bag of the rich and hard, I think I need more. Group got me in the wave, now I'm swimming the shore. Now I'm up to the core. It's R2R, it's R2R. Back to riches, back to riches. It's R2R, it's R2R. Back to riches, back to riches. It's R2R, it's R2R. Back to riches, back to riches. It's R2R, it's R2R. Back to riches, back to riches.
All right. Okay. Yeah, dog. Welcome to R2R Back to Riches live stream number 98. Number 98. Will PulseChain moon soon is the topic. Always remember, guys, if you're on YouTube, pound the like button, drop a comment, get the YouTube algorithm going. If you're watching on X, aka Twitter, the freedom of speech platform, you're going to want to follow me there too. You're going to want to retweet, get all your hashtags going, and tell your friends Thomas G's live. All right. Let me change this to full screen so that you guys can see the entire screen here. Okay. Don't forget, I'm not a financial advisor, for damn sure not a professional. This is cryptocurrency. You must do your own research. Don't ever allow a social media influencer on any social media platform out there to influence you when it comes to cryptocurrency, because you might get wrecked. So long story short, if I buy something and you buy it and it goes down, that's your own damn fault. What a concept. Like Coach says, what a concept. Dante S, welcome. First person in the chat. Hey, bro, you ever used Pulse Wallet? Never heard of it. Never heard of it? I'm open to it. Let me know. If you're an R2R, link me up, bro. We'll love to check it out. Never heard of it. But let's get to what's going on. Hey, listen, if you were in the private members group last night, right? If you're a member on my YouTube channel, I do these streams, at night or whenever on the fly. $2.99 a month. The link is in the description if you guys want to check it out. We got 19 people on board. We talked about Bitcoin and why it was crashing. All right. I went into a full discussion about that. Long story short, the evil, like Dr. Evil centralized exchanges out there, the Wintermutes, the Binance, the OKXs, all the big players out there shorting the market, right? And especially the centralized exchanges, because they make the most money when people get liquidated. So they were liquidating the market and taking advantage of the Trump tariff news. Well, what happened? They made like record-breaking liquidations yesterday in a 24-hour period, and they just took advantage of the Trump tariff stories. And then you wake up, and Bitcoin goes from like a $92,000, $90,000 it hit on some exchanges to $99,000. We just saw it hit on the past 20 minutes. So they're liquidating the long positions, right? Shorting the market. And then they allow it to slingshot. And on the other end, you get liquidated if you're shorting the market. And they make money on both sides of the fence. And then they allow things to just go about their business. Oh, the market's back. The tariffs, turns out Mexico wants to pause on that idea. Trump's going to talk with these people. Just take full advantage of the fear. They're smart. Right? So we talked about this. I mean, there was record-breaking positions in the past 24 hours, 2.29 billion on liquidations, 1.82 billion liquidations on longs. Now we're sitting at 469.41 million liquidations on shorts. Look at all the money that's being sucked out of the market, sucked out of the people's hands, right? You're getting jacked, homie. You shouldn't be doing leverage. But that's the market today. People take on leverage, shorts and longs, okay? So, of course, in a world where you can make money on that, they're a business. They're making their money, right? They're making their money. I bridged over 3 hours ago. Haven't made it. Shake my head. Yeah, things are probably going to be slow right now. I can tell you that. So all-time like record breaking since like COVID, the FTX collapse, all that stuff. And it was interesting because I talked about this last night as well during my members only live stream. Come over here to good old. Let's take a look at really quick what's going on with the price of Bitcoin. Oh wow, look at that! Look at all that scare. Oh my God, we're going to 80,000. All these articles, mainstream articles, and then wake up 99K. It's like clockwork. They work together. Birds of a feather flock together. It's all evil. It's just to extract money out of retail investors' hands. They want you to sell your Bitcoin at $92,000 at a loss from where you got in. Maybe you're long term, you didn't lose, but then they want to create a green candle when you chase it. But they also want to make money on the shorts and the longs. So they do this type of stuff. It's sickening. It's sickening. If all of us were just to collectively get together and say, F you, we got decentralized, platforms like Uniswap and 1inch. We got PulseX exchange. We got all these different centralized exchanges we can use, keep our keys and say, F you. I'm not going to pay a fee to you and leverage my money and the world would be a better place. But people are not aware of, what we're aware of when true DeFi exists. Not your keys, not your crypto. Keep possession of your cryptocurrency. So you wake up to days like this and people are like, oh my gosh, I was shorting because we're going to 80 and they just wicked it up to 99,000 and I got wrecked. Or I was long because we were over 100K the other day and we were at at 105, 103, and then we went all the way down to 90. I lost everything. You can see it all over Twitter. Look what happens in a day's time. In a day's time. Just 1 day's worth of work, for Binance. Let's go take a look at the Pulse. Let's look at Pulse because topic of today is PulseChain about to moon. Another topic we talked about last night too during the live. Let's take a look. Dion. Hey, R2R, I'm wondering what your thoughts are on Pulse Max multiples. If ETH, for example, just matches the old all-time high. Love old R8 stuff, but I'm unsure about pump tire and the higher ETH people than last cycle. I think ETH. Let's say we go on this parabolic bull. If Bitcoin goes to $200,000, I think ETH will at least get to its all-time high, probably like $7,000, $7,500 top. One would imagine. It's in a dominant position with the overall market cap. You got a lot of good signals, like Trump's organization, DeFi platform, his wallet showing he's buying tons of Ethereum, millions of dollars of Ethereum. So that's always like a good sign. But I don't know if just because Trump's buying it, if that's a signal, because like I don't look at him as being like a crypto guru, man. I think if he buys, let's take a look at the last article they have here. And he's bought more since, but they say that his World Liberty Financial buys another 10 million worth of ETH. All right. When Trump buys Ethereum, he doesn't think that he's not thinking like we are. Like, oh, I'll buy Ethereum now and I'll sell it at 10,000, right? And that's in the near future. He's thinking he buys it now, and in the long term, it's just going to keep going up like real estate. These people got effing money. They put it in something and they let it ride long term. They're not sitting there looking at the chart, worried about what the price is every hour of the day when it crashes. If it crashes, they got a guy that probably tells them. They go out and buy it. Great, I got a cheaper price. They got a 10, 15, 20-year vision. He can pass that on to his sons who are much younger. If he doesn't live for the next 15, 20 years, whatever it may be, passes away sooner than that, the legacy moves on with world liberty. They're not worried about if it hits 7,500, hits atop this market. They're looking into the next cycle, into the next, and transitioning their wealth into cryptocurrency long term. All right. So just because he's buying a ton of it right now doesn't mean like, oh, it's going to go to all-time high because he's spending. No, got to look at some things that are going on here. Solana is dominating the space right now with volume, which leads me to what Richard Hart has done here. Okay. Richard understands and has adapted to his environment. What environment is he in right now? Well, first of all, PulseChain wasn't adopting new users. PulseChain had 80-bitty daily volume. PulseChain had teddy bears, the meme. And basically, what I talked about last night in the live stream, again, members only, if you want to join, buy me a coffee. It's $2.99 a month. We discussed about how Richard Hart is pulling like a Trump. And what did Trump do, right? What is it that Trump did? He launched the token, a meme token on Solana. It killed all the AI tickers. It took all politified meme tokens down with it. It sucked liquidity across the entire market, and it pumped and made people life-changing gains, right? Most wanted. This is linked to Richard Hart, right? I get in. It's like a $1.3 million market cap where I started DCAing hard. So I was in pretty early. And you wake up today. I was saying it last night. I was saying, hey, it's going to absorb liquidity from everything else. It's going to take money out of Teddy Bear. It's going to take money out of the core tokens temporarily, right? Or until it cools off, and it might not. I don't think Richard Hart is going to let this cool off. I think he's linked, and this is his opportunity to bring volume. Meme tokens is part of the cycle. It's like 90% of the cycle right now, the success of everybody that's making money in crypto. It's like F utility, F everything else. The money that's being made right now in cryptocurrency across the board is in meme tokens. Doesn't matter if you have a utility. If utility was such a big thing right now, you'd be seeing some major updates on PulseX in a utility token. But no, it's a token called Most Wanted, right? It's silly. It's got him with a picture of that, hat on when he was doing outrage marketing behind bars, completely trolling, the idea that he's wanted by Interpol and Finland's most wanted, one of Europe's most wanted right now. And it's skyrocketing. It's in the green drastically compared to the entire ecosystem that has been exhausted by just poor performance. So you got to remember, keep that in mind, right? Keep that in mind. I want to make sure you're okay. Yeah, volume's good. Volume's good. Just want to make sure my volume was working. I'm yapping on, but is my volume good? Yeah, the volume's good. So what's happening right now is he's absorbing the liquidity out of all the tokens on the chain. So you've got to go where the money's at. That's the discussion we had last night. And I was like, my money is going right now, right? You got to figure last night I'm having this conversation with my group, and it's around this time. I'm like, dude, I'm going all in right here. I'm going all in, guys. I'm banking on most that is going to absorb liquidity. And then I'm going hard on pump, because it's the pump.tires token. This is obviously Richard Hart's platform, pump.tires. Okay. And then I also talked about the fact that I don't think right now there's going to be a huge success rate of a bunch of tokens coming out that have crazy gains like Solana, because there's some things that need to be touched up on, some really like innovative tricks to this whole game that Solana has that this lacks. But it primarily gave the birth of two tokens that are going to succeed at a very high level. Most meme token and pump .tires token, which is pump. And I think what he's going to do to attract new users is he's going to have these two blue chip meme tokens that we're looking at right now. And I think and believe, truly understanding how this market works and seeing it already done on another chain, switching to the other, the most highly influenced person in the entire ecosystem is Richard Hart. So I feel and I speculate that his opportunity to bring new users is when people on Solana are going to take you serious when you hit a $1 billion market cap. All right. I believe this is on a clear path with ups and downs, right? It's a meme token. Corrections happen. Ups and downs. The correction from this top here could bring us down to, 6 cents. Whatever it brings us down to, it's going to continue to climb. When you see that $250 million market cap, people are going to be very upset that they're in the Richard Hart ecosystem that missed out. Maxis are already melting their faces. Okay. The volume's ridiculous. On the 5 minute, $19,000 of volume in 5 minutes, $382,000 in an hour, 4 million in the past 6 hours, 8.4 million in the past 24. PulseChain has never seen this kind of volume since probably the launch, right? This has not existed on any scale, on any token, okay? This is something new and special. For that reason, it's going to be a slow grind, but I think rather quickly, right? I think a $250 million market cap can happen in the next few days, heading into the next weekend coming up. Friday going into Saturday, we could be at a $250 million market cap. Then, from that point, after the Super Bowl, we get on the next leg, have some corrections, some sell-offs, new buyers come in, old ones sell, new levels, new highs, new lows, all that, local tops, whatever you want to call it. We work our way to 500 million. Now we're knocking on the door of the attention of the entire crypto space of, okay, people love to jump ship to a new chain when they're like, I missed $1 billion token. Let me go find what else is there. Well, what will be right behind it and the gradual pump, no pun intended, will be pump. As we see, I believe most token go from its current market cap of 82 million and climb to 150 to 200 million to 250. We will see a quick pump here of this token hit to 50 million and then work its way gradually between 50 to 100. It's going to get there. He's going to have 2 successful meme tokens that have this crazy volume that are superseding every other token as far as people that even care about buying on PulseChain, that are trading, that are active, right? And this is going to drive volume between 2 tokens here, which is going to bring new users, which is going to make more people interested in making their tokens on pump.tires. Right now, it's slow. Like the bonding curves are not pumping out like they do on Solana. But you have 2 successful major meme tokens. You get most over $1 billion, and you keep it above there, and especially before things get wild on chain, and it continues to grow above $1 billion, and then you have pump behind it, working its way to 250 to 500 million, and then you have 2 tokens above $1 billion, which I think he's going to do because he goes big, right? He goes big. He doesn't mess around. Richard Hart goes big. He does. He's going to have these 2 as the blue chips. People are going to see it. It's going to draw attention. And already we're in a position where if you go to deck screener, right? Let me close this out here. Or did I just make it bigger? Let's see. Dun, 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 dun. Where am I at? Okay. Solana's the top dog. Base, Ethereum, PulseChain. So PulseChain is listed right now above Binance Smart Chain and Sui. PulseChain gets above Ethereum, gets in 3rd place. PulseChain is get to 3rd or 2nd base. People are going to start noticing. But the way Richard Hart gets to 2nd place and starts to try to compete for 1st, which would be really hard. But I think he can get to 3rd because Gwei and gas on Ethereum is ridiculous. I think he can be number 2 to Solana. And he's going to get there, and he knows he has the platform ready for new users to come that see this craziness on this meme token happen, that missed out. They're going to want to find the next gem. People are going to degen over here, get into pump before it gets to $1 billion because most will hit it first. They're going to make their own meme tokens. Meme tokens are going to start being wild, and their money will start flowing back into the core tokens as people take profits, right? And I said last night, I was like, hey, man, some of you are probably listening to B Roots, who's just like, Teddy Bear doesn't like being below 50 mil. It doesn't matter what Teddy Bear likes being below or not, bro. I got to tell you, like, I've been in this just as long as you. You know just as well as I do that the market has chosen Richard Hart meme coin tickers. All right. So you know these are going to take a hit for a while. And you can cut profits and buy into them. But while the money's being juiced out of them, right, there's going to be moments where this dumps and comes back up. But it's working its way further down. Because as most continues to take more market share and more volume, right? What's more attractive? You go over here, and this is just the honest truth. Going over to Teddy Bear and seeing, okay, 1.4 million in 24 hours, $46,244 in the past 5 minutes. And you compare it to a token that you want to trade that's traded $55,000 in the last 5 minutes. 8.5 million in the past 24 hours. Go back to Teddy. Are you going to make any money trading a token that has $244 in volume in 5 minutes? No, you're not. You're not. You can trade and make money right now on these two meme tokens going in and out on the volatility of most and pump right now on a 5-minute chart, on a 1-hour chart, on a 6-hour chart, but you can't do that with Teddy. There's just not enough volume. It's itty bitty limp, right? So here you can come over here and you can swim with the fish and make some money going in and out, trade it, and then get wrecked from trading when it goes up more or make money and sell. The volume's here. The volume's there. And there's even another token that's taken, DAI on PulseChain. This isn't the one. This isn't PDAI. This is a meme token that launched on pump.tires. Okay. 2.1 million. Just a straight meme coin. Creating volume. We needed this like crazy in PulseChain. Then you go to pump. 12K in past 5 minutes. 169K an hour. Great. This is traders. Love it. Love it. Right? Volume. Burning Pulse. Burning PulseX. Burning Pulse via pump.tires. Being PulseX via the volume being traded on PulseX exchange. It's crazy. You make a good point. Once he pegs DAI, he will throw in a few million on these meme coins he created. Once he pegs DAI, I don't think he's going to peg DAI anytime soon. If he plans on doing it, I don't think it's going to happen until these tokens come to over $1 billion market cap, which is going to be easy because remember, Richard Hart talks about this. The liquidity is so low and the market cap's at almost 75 million. So the injections of capital to go into this token to get it to $1 billion is literally pocket change for Richard Hart. Probably will spend more at Louis Vuitton in a month's time compared to what it would take to get this to $1 billion. He can inject some capital and along with other whales and other supporting actors. The liquidity is low. So getting to $1 billion is no problem. That's why tokens go to 200 million to $1 billion really fast on Solana. And they got the volume and the buyers and all that stuff too. RH launched and holds Pepe and Hex memes too, 80%. Let me take a look. Is this one the Hex meme? No, this is the real Hex. I think this might be the Hex meme right here. Now, I want to verify this as the holder, right? Because there's been like talk about this. I want to see how true this is. Okay. This is the Hex meme. This is the holders. I don't see anybody with 80% supply. Am I looking at the wrong token? I don't know. I don't know. Looks like I might be looking at the wrong one, but this seems like to be the official Hex meme token. $2,000 in 5 minutes in volume. Look at, and then go back to Teddy. Remember, things have changed, guys. Teddy Bear was supposed to be the face of PulseChain, and it was supposed to take on Doge. Remember, that's what B Roots and Ian, and I have nothing against them, man. I just always knew that wasn't going to be the case. Richard Hart's not going to let somebody come up with a meme token on his chain and outdo him. This was going to come. He's too damn competitive. He's got his core tokens, and now he's like, I got my meme. This is going to be the meme token. This is going to be the face. I'm the one who can do it. I don't need the community. I don't need the influencers. I don't need the VC groups. Me. So Teddy Bear is going to take a big back seat, whether you like it or not. But it will go up with the market. Don't get me wrong. But it ain't going to be the alpha male, the one Billy Gunn. It's a wrap. It's over. Richard Hart took it out. So it's up to the community, and it's part of the Atropa web and all that. But you got to start to wonder what's going on with even with Atropa, because Richard Hart has that, opportunity to shout out the Atropa ecosystem. He has yet to do it if he's going to. I don't know why he hasn't. I mean, while PulseChain has been a ghost chain for a while, all the volume came from the Atropa web tokens and PTGC and UFO. Never gave him a shout out, not once, but then created his own memes and his own meme launch platform, like a fork of Pump Fun. That's interesting. Now you would think if they had some kind of like, I don't know, maybe he will shout out Atropa. Maybe he will. Maybe that's soon to come. And people are going to be like, oh, I was right. And I hope that happens. But so far, there's no like clear signals that he has any intentions of mentioning him. I don't know why he wouldn't all this time. Now we know he's about talking about memes, making memes, right? And supporting anyone to make their own token. But he wouldn't say, hey, have you checked out Teddy Bear? Like, where's the tweet? Like, hey, Ethereum, have you looked at this token, Atropa? It's got a web of tokens. They're all up this month. None of that. All right? None of that. That forked PDI is his coin. This token here. Let's take a look. And look at the holders. Why would he make 2 PDIs? I only see somebody with 8% of the supply. Let's go look at that wallet in DBank. The 8%. Where did the other go? The other amount. Let's plug in that wallet. Let's plug it in. This wallet. Oh man, this is a beefy wallet. Let's take a look here. So the wallet that's the number 1 holder. All right. Okay. Appreciate you throwing that out there. You might want to buy yourself some of this right here. That's a $59 million value, but it's in these tokens, right? That came out of thin air. So it owns most. The BTC, ADA, USDC, Doge, ETH, Elon, Almighty, TRX. Huh. I mean, man, that's interesting. It's getting my brain moving because now I'm like, if he holds this much most, and look at this is earning rewards in X token, or what? See this right here. Richard earning X tokens for what reason? It's a lot of X to be earning. I wonder if it's because he's holding a particular token. Oh no, that's not the right one. Let's take a look. Let's go back. Let's take a look really quick. Ah, man, 5.2. Maybe I gotta buy this one. Maybe I gotta buy this token. I think I got to. Right? It makes sense. But back to this wallet. Let's take a look. Earning a lot of X. For what reason? Is it holding X? Did somebody send them X? It holds 33X. Maybe it's not Richard. And this is the link, somehow linked to Coach. That's interesting. Just XXX receiving from this wallet constantly. I don't know. I gotta look deeper into that. I think the timing of Richard launching pump in the market cycle is brilliant. Also, did we actually flip SUI and BNB index volume yesterday? Let's see. Let me Google this really quick. Decentralized exchange volume leaders, because there's got to be a better site for this. Dun, 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 dun. Oh yeah, we can go to DeFi Llama, right? We can go to DeFi Llama. Maybe they don't even list PulseChain on here. I'm looking because I want to look at the dexes. I want to look at the chains. Let's see. This will tell us the truth behind the madness. All right. We're at DeFi Llama because you can't depend on Dex Screener because it does things a little differently. So we're going to take a look at, let's see, EVM. All right. Let's see how I haven't used DeFi Llama in a long time. We want to see volume. How do we set things here? Okay, TVL and volume. Who's had the most volume? 24 hours. Am I doing this right? I don't know. I know PulseChain is listed down here. Protocols 47. Damn. It doesn't have that many protocols. Only 47 versus like 840, 442. Let's see. How do I change a little bit of these here? I guess we can go back to Dex Screener. You just can't depend on Dex Screener. I mean, it's listed here, right? Solana, Base, Ethereum, PulseChain. I guess we did pass BSC and SUI. That's what it shows. But I'm not sure if that's entirely true. That's why I want to see how DeFi Llama actually works. Because I want to let me go back. I'm gonna go check it out right now. Compare chains. Why doesn't it just show all of them? Huh. I don't know. I'm over on DeFi Llama trying to figure it out. Because I just think that it's listing like protocols and their dexes and all that. Gosh, overwhelming. I haven't been on DeFi Llama in a long time. Yeah, I was on Dex Screener when I saw that too. From what Sami says, Dex Screener filters out thus transactions. I don't know. Sami is not like a reliable source, like laughable. Like he's the amount of times I would have to go on there and correct him with a lot of the stuff he says. I would just take up most of my day, and that's been for years. Most people don't even realize that. Like he's like completely inaccurate with a lot of stuff, but then he has a lot of really cool accurate things too. So it's kind of hit or miss. I would just kind of, I don't know. I don't really take it serious, to be honest. Let's see. Dex Screener here. 24-hour volume. And then it shows here like all the Solana. So if you select the chain, make these filters here. All platforms. Yeah. Dun, 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 dun. I'll take a look at this. I don't really mess with Dex Screener like this. This is interesting. Maybe I'm going to start taking a look. Click on trending. McDonald's value on Solana. What is going on here? 4 hours ago, 1,500% up. Not that much liquidity, that's for sure. That is for damn sure. Let's go take a look into Richard Hart. Let's see. Oh, so sad. For 186 $0.3 million in the red on sacrifice funds. I mean, once those are in the green again, that's an exciting time, right? Like that's like everyone gets excited because we know how much of a leverage play we are on actual, Ethereum doing well. Well, I don't know. Ethereum has been kind of just teeter-tottering between going to be a massive bull run and it succeeds or massively fails regardless. It's just sad. And I mean, let's see, how much Ethereum by ETH Foundation, how much ETH has been sold so far? Let's take a look here. Just on Google, it says the Ethereum Foundation has continued its ETH sales by selling 100 ETH for $307,893. This transaction reported on January 27th by Blockchain Analytics. In total, Ethereum Foundation sold 300 ETH valued at roughly $981,200. That's not a lot of money during the first month of the year. So why are they selling? Trump's buying, they're selling. Why would they sell now if, unless they're not confident we're going to go into a bull market? I don't know. You got to think about that. I'm not sure. I'm not sure why that would be. That's mind-boggling to me. I'm thinking punching a 13-year-olds might have been staged. It's all part of the plan. Billionaires often do weird shit and lie. He staged punching a kid. I don't know, man. Maybe he never was even near the kid. Maybe the kid tried to rob him and he, punched him. Wasn't there. There's like no story behind it. It's just like he punched a kid. Okay, well, but this kid tried to steal his Louis Vuitton. Did this kid, assault him first? Did he know the kid was a kid? Because the kid the size of, Andrew Tate, it looks like he's 20, but he's really 15, 13. We don't know. I don't know. There's like always two sides to the stories and a reason. It's unsure. You never know. Ooh, PTGC is coming back. Look at that. It was on a dip. I don't want to call it a dip. That's like nothing. But it's coming back today. Wish the volume was crazy, like the meme tokens, and be printing hard, bro. Like real hard. Right? Look at this massive dip on UFO. Volume's really low. Nothing in the past 5 minutes. $832 in the past hour. People aren't interested, other than the people that are in already. People feel late. Come here, you feel early. Because meme tokens can go to $500 to $1 billion. Interesting concept. This one's tanking. Haven't had a chance to buy it yet. I'm in pump and I'm in most. And I went hard. I'm going to stick to those two. Everything else could succeed. That'd be great, Who's in the members only group? Should I do live streams like midday or nighttime? I've been doing them after the kids go to sleep for the members only. Where we just cover, extra content, go over things, strategize, talk amongst each other. I think I'll stick to until anybody says anything. I'm going to stick to 9 o'clock p.m. PST. We got 19 members already. I'm taking a look in R2R's member group. So again, it's $2.99 a month. If you like my content, buy me a coffee, and you'll see me more often on live streams. Every day or every other day, and post notifications. Oh, I want to take a look at what happened with Vine today. The market's bouncing back. Come on. Where is Russ? Where's Russ? Let's pull up Russ's Twitter. He's being MIA for like 4 days. For like 4 freaking days. Let's go see what people are saying. I mean, when the founder goes, just dead silent, you got to think something's brewing up. Or something bad happened. So Russ worked with Gemini as well. I'm so effing bullish. It's about to run like Pepe did first few weeks. Yeah, I'm holding strong. Let's see. Trump whales keep buying Vine. They're buying $500 at a time. Maybe I don't want to spike the price up. That's interesting. Let's see if there's anybody big influencers saying anything at all. Twitter is where it's at, or X. It's where all the info is easy access when it comes to crypto. The latest and greatest. All the emotions and all the news is here. Let's see. 3 billion PulseXs burned yesterday or 87K. That's a lot. A lot. It's a good amount. Was it PulseX or Pulse? Due to the pump tires. I forget. Let's go take a look at pump tires really quick. See if there's anything going on there with bonding. Where is it at? Here. I think 250, I think we'll be on the road to 200 million for most by the time you're sitting down watching the Super Bowl. And I think this bad boy here, and that's this Sunday, will be between 50 to 100 million by then. By Super Bowl Sunday. That's my guess. That's my speculation. Not a financial advisor. All right, looks like the next token to bond is Trumpy. Let's see. Rings never hit the bonding curve. It's been there for like a day, bro. What in the world? Yeah, they're not hitting their bonding curves. These, none of them are launching. See, the PulseChain community is not familiar with the trenches, you know. So if you want the people that are familiar with the trenches and that will actually use pump tires, I believe that Pump and most need to hit $1 billion market cap. You know, one's going to do it before the other. Strong believer in that. Strong. I will hold my ground there. We shall see. How bad of a beatdown are the core tokens taking? Let's see. It's just a forked hex. Yeah. I mean, not doing too bad considering market conditions because I got a good entry last night. Right? Huh. Interesting things taking place. Interesting things taking place. I mean, I don't know. I think the moon mission and, you know, the topic at hand here is we are going to take off in the next couple weeks. And it's going to be led by a meme. I just, my gut feeling tells me most is going to bring so much attention. It's going to catch people off guard. It's going to disrupt the entire PulseChain ecosystem. It's going to turn heads. And then Pump will be next. And it's on like Donkey Kong. Then we're burning and trading PulseX. That's good for PulseX. People creating tokens. Give it 2 weeks. Let's talk about this mid-February when this bad boy's $500 million market cap. Let's talk about Pump when it's, you know, on its way to, you know, 200 million plus, and then Mo starts to work its way to $1 billion. I think it's coming. I think the time has come, and it's going to be, you know, it's going to happen fast. Those teddy bear boys are crying, and I have my popcorn. Yeah, I don't think they're going to understand that token's going to take a back seat, right? I don't want to go as far as saying teddy bear's dead, but as most continues to go up, people are going to liquidate their positions to chase the candles. And will they return to Teddy? I would think, since I believe Pump will be trailing, since that's a secondary Richard Hart token that I believe is his, that they will sell their most gains and probably go into Pump and ride that while people will continue to liquidate Teddy Bear. Teddy Bear is just not supported by RH. It's not, you know, it's what Trump did on Solana. I was there live. He killed all the AI tokens. He killed every Politify token, even on Ethereum. And it was Trump, all the volume. Sucked the liquidity out of the entire market on Solana and everywhere else. Richard Hart's meme token will suck the life out of the meme tokens that are currently here. All right. I don't think PTGC and UFO are memes. They're utility based, burning tokens and building a web. I don't think they will take a hit like Teddy Bear. I'm not in the mindset of liquidating those assets to chase this token. I'd rather liquidate Teddy Bear because I understand that it's no longer the top meme token. When you're no longer number one and you drop down to number 3, 4, 5, you know, it changes things. So I think that's where it's heading. A slow, continuous downward spiral. And when it hits a bottom, great, you can buy it. Only look at the tokens launched by RH on pump day one. ZXCD Republic announced billions of Bitcoin buys coming. The race between countries will kick off the bull market. That's great. 13 tokens in all. RH is following the Trump playbook, probably because he's a supporter of the strategy worked. Yeah, it worked. And it's working, right? It just hit all-time high today. It's going to cool off. It hit all-time high here. Let me get the call from. Oh, man. I got to cancel this appointment on my phone. Let's see. I don't feel like going to the dentist. Nah. I'm going to say, please cancel. This time has been reserved exclusively for you. Give 48 hours if you wish to arrange a change. Same day cancellation may incur a $50 charge. Oh, hell no. I ain't going. I'm going to say I am out of commission. Okay. Anyways. Even though I'm going to be grocery shopping right next to them later today. I'm out of town. Sorry. Anyways. Yeah. Poor Teddy Bear. I think what will happen is you see when you look at the chart, what's happening. Teddy Bear's on sale. Buy the dip. Goes back down. Buy the dip. Goes down. Buy the dip. It's going to continue to just. I think with the success of most token and pump, and even maybe this DAI token, I'm going to wait. If I am going to buy Teddy Bear, I'll buy it at a 20 mil market cap. That's where I'll buy it. 20 million, 25, I'll cut it, do another 50% shave off the top. Yeah, like $22.5 million market cap. Maybe it floors around there. It doesn't go below 20. Or maybe it does. I don't know. Maybe it goes lower. I got to stop putting off the dentist and get in there. Yeah, I mean, I'm always going. You know, I feel like they scheduled me like every 3 months or something like that. You think this takes away from PDI and Pete rep plans to peg? Yeah, in the short term. I don't know if let me look up wrap Bitcoin. It's hard to say if Richard Hart has plans now to peg those. I mean, you would think there would be some clear indication, but it's been weird. Now you have nine iron capital and all these other dudes are like, Richard's telling us we need a market, and they get 100,000 in marketing, and now they're going a different approach. It's just weird to me. It went from all this excitement to we're gonna vote it in, and things are gonna happen soon, which is in December, to it completely fell off. So let me go look at their 9 iron capital and decentralized. I think decentralized to me is the one who always talks about it. I offered him to come onto my channel and I didn't get anything from him. So I really don't know. Let's take a look what he has to say. He died and all that. Someone made a coin with my name on. Okay, great. I'm no expert, but isn't the idea to buy low and sell high? Why are people sat in Ethereum? It's over a decade. Price is already down to 14,000x. Okay. Prices are close to where Richard decided to flip the switch back in March when he pumped the OA bags of Hex, PulseX, PulseChain to 52 billion. At the peak, he told us he did this by adding one-sided liquidity. Things have been heating up. Richard's been shilling PDI. All right. So I don't think he hasn't been on a roll of showing evidence like they were, like, oh, like this and that's happening on chain. It's mostly like, oh, Richard's showing it. It looks like they're losing steam on chain action. From the last time I looked and looking back now. So it's going to be interesting to see what happens. Definitely lost steam on like the on-chain movement that was like giving people hopes that RH was going to do this soon. So, I mean, just hodl, really. If you believe it's going to happen, then maybe it will. Any more of those bacon burritos in? Maybe. Maybe. RH Max, good morning. Welcome. Most wanted is epic. Good call yesterday, Thomas. Oh yeah, you're in the members group. Thank you for joining too, because last night, or are you in the members group? I think you are. I was talking about it last night, going in during this dip in the members only live stream that I do at night. And I was like, hey, this is a good price. And then you wake up and here you are. Is UFO token part of Atropa web or completely separate? UFO token is part of the PTGC web, right? It's not part of Atropa. It came after, right? I believe it launched like October-ish when I got in, and or November, I forget, of 2023, and it's not part of Atropa. Completely different. I think I found you during the Tomb Fork Madness. This year is shaping up to make many millionaires. Yeah, it's going to be a fun time, man. You're an OG. Thank you. I picked up more pump on that dip. Yeah, I love it. Like, that's my favorite right now. Like, if I were to sell most, it's to dive into pump and then catch this wave, right? But look at this. Like, the on-chain activity on these tokens, 7.2 thousand in the past 5 minutes, 2.8. You're here and you're a trader, you're buying and you're selling here, and you're swinging, you're happy. You want swing traders, you want investors, you want people that are buying and selling, doing everything, the whole shebang. That's the volume you need. Ultimately, it burns PulseX, right? You go to most, you're really loving it. The volume is popping. 28K in the past 5 minutes, 324,000 in the past 1 hour, and then you go to Teddy, 9.4K the past 5 minutes. Is that mostly selling? Mostly selling, right? 31K. It's on a down. It's on a down. It's going down, right? It's going down. Sorry, Teddy. I love me, Teddy, though. Oh, look at this XRP token. When did this launch? 22 hours ago. Coulda, woulda, shoulda. Look at this. Wow. 1,400% in the past 6 hours. Did this launch on pump.tires? I don't know. Might have. Tomb was fun. Good old days, printing money like crazy, right? How and where to join your group? Are you talking about the members only? Members only link is in the description. It's just $2.99 a month. Buy me a coffee. You can enjoy some extra content. Let me put the link here in chat if you're interested in that. If you think I'm worth a coffee, feel free to buy me one. Do live streams, for members only at nighttime. Do extra content for them and all that good stuff. Yeah, there's the link. Let's see. I didn't get enough most. Yeah. Everyone's going to have that feeling always, right? Like when I saw the tweet, I looked around and everyone's like, he's hacked. Sure enough. They did the same thing with Trump too. He's hacked. It's 25 cents. He's hacked. He would never do that. It's on both Truth and Twitter. He's hacked on both accounts. Right when I saw that, it was like 25, 50 cents. Damn thing with the $75. And then people on PulseChain are probably looking at it here. Like, I even saw Hexy Bastard going, it's like, don't trust this until we get verification. Boop, see you later, Hexy. You bastard. Poor guy. I love that fool. Jesse Hassel, welcome to the club. Thank you for supporting me and joining the member section of YouTube, where I'll be putting extra content out there with live streams, posts, all that good stuff, interacting with you guys. Thank you for supporting me. It means a lot, you know. You're buying me a coffee, bro, and I love coffee. I'm drinking one right now. I drink coffee all day now. Right? I need to kick back on the food, but then my wife brings me this bacon burritos. Like she might walk in here with something. I don't know. The fridge is full right now, so she might. But I told her like I need to lay off. I need to lay off. Thank you for joining. Thank you for being a member. Literally lived off Tomb Forks for an entire year. Yeah, that was me. That was me. Somebody said the XRP coin's another RH coin on St. Wolf's stream yesterday, but it was speculation. I could take a look. I'll do my best swing investigation on chain analysis. All right. So we're going to click on holders tab. We're going to bring it up on the StreamYard. Let me pull this off here. Hold on. Tomb and all that shit was wild. It was. Let's see. We're looking at the holders. This is a contract address. We'll look at the top holder wallet, and then we'll look at the creator wallet. So we'll look at two different wallets here. So top holder wallets, and I'm plugging in. I'm plugging in the top holder wallet of XRP. Oh, we already looked at it. It's this one right here. It's this one. So it has that value, not in Pulse. Like it doesn't have like $54 million in Pulse. But let's swing back to the block explorer and look at the creator of the token. Creator of the token looks like contract details there. Creator of the token address. Let's see if we can plug that in. I'll pull it up on Dex Screener or DBank. Sorry. Let's see. Maybe I pulled the wrong address. I'm yawning with coffee in my hand. I need to check more. Let me go back really quick. One page out. Maybe I'm supposed to plug in this address here. Go back to DBank. I know they're all associated. When I looked at this last time, it looks like they're all associated via the Pump Tires platform. Or I think this is the Pump Tires wallet and the Pulse it collects, to be honest with you. I'm not sure. I don't know what wallet this is. Transform Pulse for Milady 22 seconds ago. For turds. What in the world? I don't know what I'm looking at. This is interesting. This is real interesting. But I guess what we can do is go look at what they all have in common, right? Which if we go back and take a deep dive into most token, then we can see. Bro, you are a blockchain sleuth. Oh, man. Let's see. All right. So now we're back. We're going to see if there's anything in relation to most token. Let the holders. Number one holder with 79%. Let's plug in this wallet. Maybe this is the one we need to plug in. Because this one right here owns 79.05%, almost 80% of the supply. That's right up Richard's alley, like with the OA address owning 80% of the supply of PulseX, Hex, and Pulse. Let's go plug this into DBank and see that wallet holder, what it has in terms of. Okay, maybe that's the one we were already looking at. Yeah, it doesn't hold. So that's the one we were looking at. Same address that was affiliated with XRP, right? But let's go to creator. And do we need to plug in this one? Let me plug it in. I'm plugging in all the addresses so I don't miss anything. All right. Like I believe when I plug this one in, it's the actual token contract. Yeah. So this token here, or this address is the token address, right? I believe. Let me double check on DBank. Make sure I'm not losing. Yeah, this token address. Creator address here. Yeah, it's the same. Weird. Creator. Plug in this one. So survey says, let me swap back to DBank. It looks like, yeah. Unless these addresses are all affiliated through pump.tires, like no matter what, if you make a token, which I think might be the case, like no matter if you make a token, they're all linked up through these addresses for the simple fact that when you make a token, it sends it to PulseX and then burns Pulse. That might be it. So it might not matter what token you click on, they might be all like the same addresses and look as if the same creator. But I would speculate that he did, in fact, because this token here, most and Pump launched before he even tweeted and announced the website was live. Then everything else, people logged on and started making tokens, right? So he might have made a few that I'm not aware of. What's going on here? Am I still live? Okay. Let's see. Look on Pump website to track creators. Oh, that's right. Let me track the here. Go on Pump's website. All right, search. No coin found. Maybe because it's already launched. It's not on here anymore. That might be why. I'm not sure. Symbol, address, or creator. No coin found. It might not be on there because of the fact that it already launched, to be honest with you. Try to take a deep dive into a real deep rabbit hole. Still only 217K market cap. Saint Wolf was saying this XRP coin was about the moon, and it did. He nailed it. I mean, yeah, I think if you're really looking at, somebody that is a content creator, like, with a following like him, could say that and it'll pump for that reason. Or it could be true. And the fact that he shielded it. A lot of factors. But the blue chip I know is most. I'll ride that and pump. It might be a good opportunity to buy this one here. But my question here is, this really puts like a bad feeling. Is PulseChain better than Solana now? I mean, are we definitely trying harder to innovate than Ethereum? Yeah, I think we're trying to innovate more than, and we're adding more value than everything else out there. We just don't have the heads. We don't have the people here yet. That's where these meme tokens are going to be our best bet. But here's the problem I have, like with this token here. I don't have a problem with it. Actually, I don't have a problem at all. You just wish like, oh, I wish I would have put 1,000,000 pulse right here, and then you're X amount of, you're up. I feel like, man, if for some reason Richard Hart made this token, then the PDI narrative dies. Why would he make this token if he has PDI and plans to peg it? For what reason? Same logo and everything. It's like some tomfoolery. Like now it's hard to know which one's the real one. Maybe there isn't a real one. Maybe this is the one that he just wants people to know of. That's like mind-boggling to me. And if that's the case, guys, and he made this token, then there's like mad disrespect to the PDI people, because Are any of them taken into consideration or deep diving enough to say, hey, yeah, Richard did launch this token, and if he did, that's bad news? Because he's saying, F you and your PDI, I'll make my own PDI. Here you go, meme token. Like, the idea of pegging PDI might be absolutely silly to him for all we know. For all we know. He might just be thinking, looking at us like, what the hell are you guys talking about? I'm not going to provide liquidity from the OA address as collateral. You know, you never know. I don't, you know, you can only speculate and wonder. PulseChain needs a Jupiter type trading platform, even though R8s don't like leverage trading. Nah, no. What up? Ted Word P became a YouTube member. Thank you. Thank you for the support. Appreciate you guys. Appreciate you guys. Thank you for joining. I'll be doing the extra content at night and at random. So appreciate your support. Mad love. Another coffee. We secured another coffee for the month. A supporter. You are good people. Appreciate you. If you guys looking at joining members only on YouTube, in the description of the YouTube video there for $2.99 a month. All right. Been an hour and 5 minutes, guys. I'm thank you for all the support and being here. Don't forget to shill everything on YouTube, like buttons, Twitter, repost, all that good stuff. Tomorrow, we shall do it again. Oh, we got, hold on. I think was slow shilling PDI to try and draw new users with no intentions of pegging. Then he said F it and launched pump tires. You're right. I think you're right. I think he tried to say, hey, there's free money. Come get your free money, Ethereum. He's adapting. The world's largest airdrop obviously didn't work like he thought. You would think that a lot of people would bridged over and LP'd their free tokens, the free copies, but it didn't happen. That's what he wanted. That's why he did it. The world's biggest airdrop. Now it turned into a major disappointment, I'm sure. And crime season, baby, LFG. It turned into a major disappointment. So now he's like memes. Trump, putting 2 and 2 together. And I think this is an opportunity to change the narrative. So PDI people, everybody out there, just be smart about what you're doing, right? We need to find out if he launched this. People are saying he did. Because if that's the case, then PDI, that's just a meme token too. But it's not his, the original, right? We don't know. Has Maria ever came out and said, yeah, I talked to RH, we're in it together, or ever said it directly? Not that I'm aware of. So don't forget to smash the like button, drop a comment. I'll be putting, for members only, I'll be putting the timer on when you can join that later tonight, the next few hours, so we can do it 9 p.m. PST, hopefully around that time. So I'll see you guys later. Till next time. Yeah, dog.
Lady of the Foster, just get it. Yeah. It's R2R. Back to riches. Back to riches. It's R2R. It's R2R. Back to riches. Back to riches. It's R2R. It's R2R. Back to riches. Back to riches. It's R2R. It's R2R. Back to riches. Back to riches. Got my call from the R2R. Farmers going up, Brody, check the chart. In the loots, buying all these plots. Thomas G and Mike got the chat on lock. With a drip and pause. Got these dogs and pigeons, farm me, I'm ready to score. Got me a bag of the rich and hard, I think I need more. Group got me in the wave, now I'm swimming the shore. I'm up to the core. It's R2R. It's R2R. Back to riches. Back to riches. It's R2R. It's R2R. Back to riches. Back to riches. It's R2R. It's R2R. Back to riches. Back to riches. It's R2R. It's R2R. Back to riches. Back to riches.